This is your income and expenses slide. On our last video and last slide, we found out what our job and utilities are that were assigned to us based on one of our choices. So you'll know that each month you are getting this wage and your monthly expenses are set for these utilities. If you add these up and subtract them from your monthly wage, you'll find out how much money you have left over to potentially spend on these payments you'll be making as you work on your following slides. We're going to first start off with posting our job and utility image that we have in this tab up here, right here in our slide. So if you're running Windows 10 and you have something called the Snipping Tool, this is how you would add the image. You can go down to your search icon, type Snipping Tool, click on the app, and go over to this paper going to, which is our job and utility card. Go over to where it says new. You should get these little crosshairs and everything should go opaque. When you click in a corner on your mouse and drag a box over what you want to take a picture of, you'll notice that the screen comes clear in the area that you drew your box. When you release your mouse, it will take a snip of your screen. You can right click and click copy. You can click the copy icon up here, or you can do the quick keys, which is Control C on our regular computers. Minimize this screen. Go back to your finance portfolio page. You could right click and click on paste, or you could do Control V if you click on the screen and click Control V on your keyboard. It will also bring the image into the space. If you drag your image down by clicking on your mouse, grab one of the blue squares to minimize the size of the image, and you can adjust it so that it fits in this location. Now, if you're running something other than Windows 10, if it's Windows, you should still have the Snipping Tool capability. Otherwise, there should be a button on your keyboard that has PRT, which is print, and CR, which is screen. You can click on that on your keyboard, and while you're on this page, it will take a snip of the entire screen . And when you come back here and you paste Control V, it should insert an entire image of your screens. So you're only wanting to have the image for our job title. And so if you need to crop the image, you can either double click on it and black bars should come around the edges. If they don't show up, and you look up here in your toolbar, you'll see the crop image icon and you click on that. So these black pieces here are what we're going to end up dragging to focus on cropping our image to the job and utility ticket information. When you click off into a blank space, you then have your cropped image that you can do just like you did with what I showed in the part for using the snipping tool, and adjust it to fit the screen. Okay, everything else over here is going to be as we work through our later slides. And as a side note, if you happen to be using a MacBook or an Apple computer, the Command Shift and 3 key will allow you to print your screen, and it's a similar process as well. If you're getting stuck with this, you can email me with what you're seeing, or you can even Google how to screenshot for your computer.